Let's talk about the free agency moves of a team that has turned into the retirement home. Yes, I'm talking about the Pittsburgh Steelers. Time to resume. This is part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, go back and watch it now. The Steelers also re-signed a couple of guys, including safety Deshaun Elliott on a 2-year, $12.5 million deal, and running back Jalen Warren on a 1-year, $5 million deal. I really thought he might have the chance to show that he could be a 3-down featured back in this league, but the Steelers drafting Caleb Johnson, it's probably safe to say Warren will be a part of a committee again. And then the Steelers were participants in a couple trades. They acquired wide receiver DK Metcalf from the Seattle Seahawks for a 2025 second round pick. If you want to see me go in depth into this trade, go check out my Seattle Seahawks video, which is part 18. And then very recently, the Steelers acquired cornerback Jalen Ramsey and tight end Jonnu Smith from the Miami Dolphins for safety Minkah Fitzpatrick and a 2027 fifth round pick. Minkah is heading back to Miami, where he began his career with the Dolphins when they selected him 11th overall in the 2018 draft. At first, I didn't know how I felt about this trade because it didn't make sense to me that the Steelers were sending a younger safety for an older corner. But Jonnu Smith was a pretty good pass-catching tight end last season for the Dolphins. The Steelers really do love to run 2 tight end sets, so Jonnu Smith and Pat Freiermuth will be an excellent tandem. The Steelers also traded away wide receiver George Pickens for a 2026 third-round pick. Overall, I gotta give the Steelers free agency grade a C+. They brought in some guys that can help their team win games, but a lot of these moves felt like lateral moves to me. It seems like the Steelers are just content on being a 9-8 team and exiting the first round of the playoffs. I like the trade for DK Metcalf, but then you trade away George Pickens. You trade away a wide receiver 1 caliber player for another wide receiver 1 caliber player. I like the acquisition of Jalen Ramsey, but you're sending away Minkah Fitzpatrick, and I know there's been some reports about his play declining over the last year. You're trading away a top tier defensive back for another top-tier defensive back. You lost a bridge quarterback in Russell Wilson, couldn't bring back the young guy in Justin Fields, so then you have to settle for Aaron Rodgers. Nothing about these moves makes me think that the Steelers are any better than they were last year, and I see them as a middle-of-the-pack team yet again. What do you guys think? Is my free agency grade too high or too low? Are there any guys that I missed that are worth mentioning? All this and more, let me know down in the comments.